Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Merchants, and Season 2, Episode 8 of our FIFA 15 Newcastle Career Mode. Now, our form over the last few episodes has been a little bit shaky, and I'm hoping we can find our way out of it. A couple good results, a couple bad results. The performances have been more worrying, but yeah, look, we just need to move on, and hopefully this episode can be a lot better in terms of form and performance. And with that being said, up next in the league, we're away to Watford. Never going to write another team off after what's happened the last few episodes, but yeah, look, we need to be beating Watford away. With where we are in the league, I think it's our game in hand on the other teams around us as well. It's just an important one that we have to be winning, and fingers crossed we can do it. And as for the squad going into this one, I've made a couple of changes. Obviously, I'm using the Prem team. Anua got injured, so Mbemba's coming in alongside Apara. Kabai and Diaby in the pivot. I've put Emenike out wide to the left and Cisse up front. Sissoko in the 10 and Cabela wide right. It's a change I've made before. I don't know how well it works, but I really want to get Emenike and Cisse in the team without kind of changing the formation. So yeah, this is the way I'm going to do it, and fingers crossed we can get the 3 points. And here we are at Ivy Lane to play Watford. It's a game that we need to be winning. Doesn't matter who we're playing in this game. It's our game in hand, I believe. It might not be, but I assume it is. I think we've got like quite a few games in succession coming up. Like within a week, I think we've got 3 games. So yeah, look, we have to be winning to get into that top 4. And let's hope we can do it. They've got Aurelio Gomez. I actually don't recognise too many players. Fabrini, Troidini. Is that Scott Parker on the bench? Sorry, Odion Agallo. Yeah, I don't recognise too many of their players actually, but look, it doesn't matter. Anyone can beat anyone in this league, and we need to get the 3 points, and we can't be complacent. I'd like to see a nice performance as well. It's not something we've pulled out too much this season, I don't think, but fingers crossed here we can do it. They'll be coming across well there, and Cisse's in space if he can find him. Cisse's lost a lot of pace this season, but he's still getting away from the Watford defence, through on goal, and produces a good save from the keeper. And that's a big chance that we've missed there. Abid Diaby getting up and trying to win the ball in midfield. He's helped out by Kabai. Plays it into Sissoko, keeps possession really well. And it's a lovely little dinked ball into Cisse. Cisse running at the defence, which is where he's best, and he's found a gap to run through. And he's hit it wide. And Watford on the counter-attack here. And Ndoye picks it up, and Diaby been brilliant in midfield today. We've won the ball back really well in midfield at times. But that doesn't matter now, because it is the end of the first half, and it is 0-0. I don't think we've played bad today, but I think we've been pretty poor when it comes to creating chances. We've created maybe 1 or 2 at most. So yeah, you know, we've not been poor defensively. We've won the ball back really well in midfield. We keep winning the ball back, actually. I don't think they've had a shot on goal. And Cisse, look at that, look at that chance there. He probably should have put it away. But yeah, look, it's not been the worst half, but we need to be a little bit better. And here we go, second half. Hopefully, we can get Emenike into the game more as well. He's been a little bit out of the game. Hasn't really showed up too much in attacks. But yeah, fingers crossed we can make something happen this half and get the win. It's the 55th minute. We've got an injury to Diaby, and we're still looking a little bit flat. I'm actually going to bring Anita on for this game. And I think I'm going to move Emenike up front. And I'm going to try Dyer wide left, and let's see if that can change anything for us. Hopefully Diaby's injury isn't a serious one. And hopefully these subs can help us win the game. Johan Kabai getting a foot in, and that's really good from the midfielder. Emenike curving his run to stay on side, and this is where he's at his best. Please, through on goal. Emenike, I need you to score this one. And he puts it away, and that is really, really important. As the minutes were ticking by, I was getting increasingly more worried we wouldn't get a goal. But that is what we need from Emenike. When the space is there, to curve his run, stay on side, and once he gets through on goal, to bury it. And that's more what we like to see from Emenike. Watford on the attack here, though. We've got to be careful. They've made their way through on goal. Tim Krul's come out and made the save. And we've got it clear, and that's brilliant from the goalkeeper. We need to be a little bit careful now. And Watford could be on the attack again here, not long after the first one. And they've made their way into the box. And Manuelson's done poor, and it's a cut back in the box. But what a block. I think that was from Opara. But they've still got the ball, and Tim Krul's got it clear. And I'll tell you what, as soon as we scored, they're now really starting to turn it on. And we need to just be really, really careful here, because we're in a moment of vulnerability. And they've got the ball out wide again. And I just can't seem to win the ball back. And it's a ball over the box, and they're in through. And thankfully, it was a heavy touch that Tim Krul can come out and collect. But, oh my God, we're piling the pressure on ourselves. With poor distribution, they're through on goal again. Tim Krul, oh my God, what a hero so far in this game. In the last, 5 to 10 minutes, he's made about 3 saves. And wow, Watford have really turned it on, and we need to be careful. I keep saying it, but we keep conceding chances. Oh, and Dyer's won the ball there. Great pressing from the winger. And it's a lovely through ball. Dyer in behind. Emenike in the box with a couple others. Dyer's going to whip this in. Oh, and it's a good head on it. And the keeper's not tipped it away. And it's been cleared off the bar. Off the line even. It was off the bar, then off the line. But it doesn't matter, because we got the 1-0 win in the end. We performed better in that game, but we did let Watford have a few huge chances there. We played okay, we got the win, which is the main thing, and we got the 3 points. Still would like to kill teams in these situations, but look, as long as we're getting 3 points, that is what is most important. And thankfully, Diaby's injury isn't a massive one. He might miss the next game, because I think that's only a couple of days away, but he should only miss 1 game, and that is a relief. No big injuries there. And up next, we're at home to AC Milan in the Champions League. And if you look in the bottom right corner, it's really close now. That loss to Copenhagen has put us right back in the race. And if we lose, Dortmund win, we could be out. We could be dropped down into Europa League. And yeah, look, I think we need at least a point to automatically go through. But we need to just be winning this one. AC Milan, a team that we beat first time round, it wasn't easy. But we need to do it again. And as for the squad going into this one, I'm obviously using the rotated team. Willems and Yedlin at fullback, and Ben Biyanga and Biwa in centre-back. Castile's back in goal, with Tiote and Anita in the pivot. Joel Campbell and Dyer as the wingers. Sissoko in the 10, and Cisse up top. And I hope these boys can get us the 3 points and get us through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. And here we go at home to AC Milan in the Champions League. And there you have it. If Dortmund get a win and we lose, we could be out of the top 2. We need to win this, and let's hope we can do it. It's a good bit of football from us, early doors. This is, oh my God, what football that is! Oh, and we've had it in the back of the net, but Dyer's offside. But the football to get there was fantastic. AC Milan could be on the attack here, but we've got a cross and defended well. And we've got it clear into Sissoko. Sissoko does just enough to get it round the midfield there. A ball into Cisse, who can return it to Sissoko. And now he's made a run himself, and it's great football from us. Cisse through on goal and through the legs of the keeper that probably should do better there. But we are not going to complain about that, because some of the football we've been playing already in this game has been really, really promising. And we are 1-0 up inside 7 minutes. Diego Lopez will not be happy with that. But that is some brilliant football from us. Yeah, keeper should be doing better there. It's gone under him. I don't even know if it went through his legs. I think it went under him. Poor from the keeper, but good play from us to get there. And that is 1-0. AC Milan on the attack here. It's great defending again. We've been really good defensively today. And Castiles with a lovely pass into Sissoko. He's got Cisse in support. And Cisse making the run off the defender. And Sissoko's played him through. Cisse through on goal. Oh, that should be going in. Oh, we could have been in such a strong position there. But that link up between Sissoko and Cisse looks back. And we're playing some good stuff. AC Milan with the ball out wide here. Can we stop the cross? We haven't. It's a ball inside and they're in the box. They've squared it across goal. And tapped it home. And AC Milan have equalised in the 32nd minute. I don't know if they deserve it, to be honest. I think we've played all right. Fernando Torres with the goal. And that is half-time. It is 1-1. It's been a decent game. I think AC Milan have definitely picked it up. I think we started strong. They got the goal. They started getting into the game more. It's probably been fair that it's 1-1. I think it's been an even half in the end. But overall, we've played good. You know, it's a good opposition in AC Milan. But fingers crossed we can keep going and turn this into a win. Going to keep the team the same going into the second half. No subs as of yet. But, yeah, I don't want to leave it too long to make a change, especially if AC Milan are still all over us. And they could be straight on the attack here, actually. It's a little bit worrying. And if this carries on, we might have to make subs sooner than I'd like. Yeah, they're making their way into the box now. And we're doing it straight away. AC Milan score immediately. And we need to make some changes. I'm going to put Dyer out. Sorry, I'm going to put Dyer on the bench for Cabela. I'm going to bring Kabay in for Anita. And, yeah, they are the subs. Maybe I should have done it at half-time. They've come on and scored straight away. It's poor defending from us. Can we do the old kickoff run with Sissoko? Maybe. Sissoko through on goal with the keeper. Terrible shot. Really good opportunity to equalise there. And Sissoko's missed the sitter. Great defending from the midfielder there. And Joel Campbell can play a ball into Emenike, who's running the channels at the minute. And he's trying to cut inside to open up a chance for himself. Emenike running. That's got to be a pen, ref, and it is. Emenike doing brilliantly, cutting in from the left-hand side there. And was taken out in the box by Alex. And has won us a pen in a crucial part of the game. And that is brilliant from the substitute. I was just about to have the shot as well, and Alex has taken him out. I'm going to give it to Emenike. He won the pen. He is the striker. He deserves to take it. I just hope he scores now. Emenike stepping up to the pen. Sends the keeper the wrong way. And that is a goal in the Champions League, and maybe a crucial one, because we have to at least draw to guarantee that we can go through to the round of 16. And Emenike wins the pen and converts it. It's ball in behind for AC Milan, and we haven't got to it. And it's a great block from Mbemba, I believe it was. That was crucial, because I think that might have been going in. Jetro Willems into Tiote. Into Sissoko. Back to Tiote. Into Emenike. Emenike running at Alex, who don't know what to do with him. Emenike running through on goal. And Emenike converting, putting the ball into the back of the net to put us 3-2 up against AC Milan. And what a game this is proving to be. A real European thriller. Alex just couldn't deal with him, and Emenike smashes it home. And what a night for the what a night for the striker. What a performance off the bench. Kabay with the ball into Sissoko. Emenike off the back of the defender, making the run, and Alex is having a torrid time. Emenike, can he get a hat-trick off the bench? Oh, wow. Emenike with a hat-trick against AC Milan in the Champions League off the bench. He's changed the game for us tonight. What an absolute performance. A complete performance from Emenike. Alex just doesn't know how to deal with him. Gave away the pen and just struggled with the other two goals as well. Wow, we've turned this one around. What a night. Mbemba into Sissoko. Into Emenike. Surely not again. Oh my God. Emmanuel Emenike through on goal again. And it's 4 goals for Emmanuel Emenike against AC Milan. This is absolutely incredible. I don't know what to say. Off the bench, he has absolutely obliterated them. And it's Alex again that can't handle it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This was a really tight end-to-end game, competitive. And Emenike just decided he didn't want that anymore. And went and scored 4 goals. Wow. Joel Campbell picks up the ball and Emenike's making another run. And he's on the back of Alex, but the keeper's come out to help this time. And that is the end of the game. And Emmanuel Emenike, that man right there, what a legendary performance tonight. Hasn't been at his best this season, but showed why he's so important to the team tonight. Comes off the bench and scores 4 goals in a game that we really had to win as well. But against AC Milan of all teams, wow, that's a European night that will always be remembered. Incredible. Wow. And what I forgot about, every time you advance in the Champions League, you get a big amount of money to your budget. That's an extra bit of money for January because we had no money. I was thinking of having to sell players to bring a couple in. We might still need to sell 1 or 2 purely because they want to leave and because Campbell still isn't quite up to it. But we now have some money to play with, and that is so huge going into January. I completely forgot about the money side of things. Wow, that is massive. That is absolutely huge. And we finished top of the group as well. Wow, what a night all round. Perfect. And up next in the league, we're away to Swansea. And after those 2 wins that we've just got, we're really riding on some momentum now. And can we finally do the 3 out of 3? I'm trying to keep track of if we can do it. Hopefully we can, but we've got Swansea away and we need to keep moving up the league. A win here would be so big for the season and for the episode and just for the general feeling of the season because it's been very up and down. So if we could find some consistency, it'd be so huge. And fingers crossed we can do it. As for the team going into this one, I've got Emenike starting with Campbell and Cabella on the wings. Sissoko in 10, and that was the front 4 that ended the game against Milan. So I wanted to replicate it and start it in this one. I've got Tiote and Kabay in the pivot, Emmanuelson and Janmat at fullbacks, and Opara and Yanga and Biwa in centre-backs. With obviously Tim Krul back in goal. And hopefully these boys can get us the 3 points and get the 3 out of 3 for wins in an episode. Come on, let's hope we can do it. And here we go at Liberty Stadium against Swansea City. Away from home, but a game that we need to be winning if we want to get, firstly, the 3 out of 3, but to try and keep moving up in the league as well. This could be such a big turnaround for the season if we win this, because we're on some great form and a great bit of momentum at the minute. But we've still got to do a lot of work and win this game to get that done. Jonjo Shelvey, Sigurdsson, Barrow, Emnes, Montero. They've got Gutierrez on the bench, Routledge, Michu as well. A good bench from them. And look, it's going to be tough, but we need to win this. And let's hope we can do it. Joel Campbell winning the ball and playing it into Sissoko. He tries to get through Emenike, but he wins it off the Swansea defender. Emenike through on goal. High on confidence, but low on finishing with that one. What was that from Emenike? Winning the ball well off the defender, running through on goal, had all the time in the world, and places it not even on target, wide of the post. Swansea playing some lovely football, and they've got the ball out wide, and they've played it into the box and squared it. Tim Krul with a fantastic save, but honestly, that bit of play there probably deserved a goal. They were brilliant, and Tim Krul denies them, but that was fantastic football from Swansea. Swansea again making their way into the box, and we've not defended well, and Tim Krul's pulled out another fantastic save. And so far, Swansea have been the better team. And that is the end of the first half, and I tell you what, Tim Krul's had to save us a couple times. I think we've had a decent chance or two ourselves, but Swansea really started playing lovely football, and we could have been 1-0 down. And we need to pick things up in this second half for sure. There are quite a few tired legs on the pitch. I'm going to bring Campbell off and bring Dyer on. I'm also going to bring Diaby on for Tiote. And I think that's it. We've got one more sub to make. I might make it a little bit later on. But yeah, a couple tired legs out there. And hopefully the changes can help us. Swansea with a free kick now. And they're whipping this into the box. And they've headed it on. And Tim Krul with the save. And the defender, Yanga and Biwa, stopped that from being a rebound goal potentially. That is brilliant from the centre-back. Maybe we can start something ourselves here. Dyer out wide. He's drifting past the Swansea defence. Emenike hopefully held his run and he's through on goal. The shot's a tame one and Tremel holds it with ease. And Manuelson doing brilliantly to win the ball back there. And Emenike's making the run. Emenike, can he get on the end of it? He has. He's trying to face up the defender. He's through on goal, and that is horrible. Emmanuel Emenike, what a waste of a shot. And Swansea could be through, and that's a potentially bad challenge. I've tried to slide and get the ball, and the ref's giving him a yellow. I thought it could have been worse for a second. Kapara sliding in there and taking out the player. And Swansea have a free kick in a dangerous area, and Sigurdsson can hit them, and it's off the crossbar. And we have got extremely lucky. And we could have a counter-attack of our own, because Diaby's just played for Emenike, who's being held back and forced out wide. But Emenike still through. Oh my God, and what a big opportunity missed that is. That is such a big opportunity missed. And I think this time, Emenike has just not had a good game today. I'm going to bring Cisse on, and hopefully he can win this for us. Kabaya picks up the ball. There's a run being made from Cisse. Cisse, has he still got the legs? Cisse trying to run through, cuts inside on his right foot. And that is how you do it. Showing Emenike how it's done. Emenike scoring 4 goals in the Champions League, but struggling in the Premier League, and Cisse shows him how it's done. And that is fantastic from the striker. Cutting inside, putting it on his strong foot, and putting it home to put us 1-0 up in a game where we maybe don't deserve to be. I mean, we've had enough chances, but Swansea have been good as well. Just want to see this again. Cuts in, takes the defender out of the game. Lovely finish. What a strike. Oh, Janmat have a lovely ball in. Sissoko can play this into Cisse. Cisse one-on-one with the defender. Campbell's making a run. It's Dyer. I'm sorry, I forgot we subbed him. Dyer with the shot that's deflected over the bar. And that is good football from us. Swansea with a corner at the end of the game, and this would be such a horrible time to concede. It's a ball into the box in a dangerous area. And they've got it at the edge of the box. Can we stop the shot? We're trying to push them back. Swansea still on the ball. I think Diaby handballed it, but it doesn't matter because that is the end of the game. And that is a massive 3 points, and we've finally done it. 3-3. 3 games played, 3 games won in an episode. And what a great bit of form that we've turned around from a rocky start to the season. What an episode. And that is a 1-0 win. And at the end of the episode, we are sitting in 4th place on 30 points, joint with Man City in 3rd. Only 3 points off Liverpool that are in 2nd. But we are 8 points off Chelsea at the top of the league. But what an episode. 3 games played, 3-1. We got through to the group stage. We got out of the group stage and into the knockout stage of the Champions League. A night to remember for Emenike. And Cisse still bagging goals in the league. It's been fantastic, and what a turnaround. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I do hope to see you again in the next one.